Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Duncan Dynasty. I am Bridger. And, man, this is taking a long time, huh? We started this on September 3rd. It's now September 21st. And we've basically streamed about 16 days of that, 17 days of that, somewhere in that range. 2 to 3 hours a day. These are long games. I am spending a lot more time paused and examining things because it's my first playthrough, that's for sure. I would typically be playing it at a higher game speed and less pausing. But yeah, it's a long game. All right. So let's see what we're doing here. All those are good things, but we don't care about them. We can create... I don't want to create the Kingdom of Ireland. I don't want to create the Kingdom of Wales. The Duchy of York and the Duchy of Lancaster, however, I am very concerned over getting control of those and making sure they work correctly. So, Duchy of York extends... It's a very powerful duchy. York and Mercia are each... York, Mercia, and Essex are like some of the most powerful duchies in the game, probably. But what's important is... York is not created because the people who own York are, like, not the people that should. So we've got to fix that problem. And same with Lancaster. We basically have to pull all of these counties back from the people who own it. Which in this case is the Isle of Man guy. Hang on. It's his vassals that own it. So I gotta take his vassal back. Can I take more than one? No, I can only take one. And he will accept. And if I find somebody that won't accept, I'm gonna kidnap them first. Because I'm sneaky. That's what I do. I have the ability to do so. I should have been doing it so far. Oh no, I don't. I don't have the ability to do so. So, that's too bad. We'll just have to, you know. So there's one. He doesn't like it. We'll retract the other vassal. It shouldn't be an act of tyranny because it's not part of his de jure realm. But it's not a big act of tyranny, so I appreciate that. Alright. So we've got those two vassals. Now we gotta figure out what the next ones are. Lancashire. This guy. Meath owns the rest of these. We don't want that to be the case, so unfortunately, sorry bud, even though you kind of like me, I gotta take away more of your vassals in areas that you should not control. Good news is he's still gonna accept because he's terrified of me. And where's Cumberland? Is that also... No, that's Northumbria. He shouldn't have control of that either. Oh, he controls Northumbria and Meath. That's too many duchies, buddy. Anyway, we gotta take away more of your vassals. Why is North Riding blue? That's weird. Oh, because he owns it directly, maybe? He does own it directly. Oh, sorry. I'm going to have to take that. And he's still not fighting me for it. There is a bug, and that's why he's inheriting the title of Northumbria. Whenever a title, like a duchy title, is given a special exception from the normal succession rules, it's treated as primogeniture, basically. So you see how the Duchy of Meath doesn't have a little thing down here at the bottom, and the Duchy of Northumbria does. It says title succession law equal. Normally, that would just change how this is distributed. But what that does is it takes this out of the normal distribution of succession and just gives it to the eldest person that should get it. And so that results in the same person keeping both of these titles. You see, Lady Ella keeps both of them, even though he's under partition. These are properly distributed, but in the end, the duchy title is not. So anyway, we can probably deal with that later. I'm trying to do York and Lancaster right now. So, theoretically now, who's got control of East Riding? That is his liege, this guy. They will let it happen. I just got my tyranny down to a point where it was useful again, but apparently that's not enough. So Lancaster actually extends all the way down here for some reason? Is that really all Lancaster? No, that's Mercia. Okay, I couldn't see it. So Derby, that's owned by Duchess Eleanor directly. Well, you're not supposed to have that. Oh gosh, in order to take those I need to fabricate a claim on Derby. And North Riding is owned by the Duke himself, so I also have to fabricate a claim on that. So we'll have to come back to that when the claims are fabricated and complete. No, the Queen doesn't have any money for me to blacksmail her with. Don't want to declare war on the French yet. We're a little bit stronger than they are, but not by much. We've got decent allies. They don't. But those allies that we have a lot of allies, but they're kind of small. Luckily, it doesn't take us very long to fabricate a claim. Grandson taken prisoner, that's not good. None of these are ever useful. Unless I wanted to murder the person in question. Oh no, my counselor, my super good steward died. I don't care about those secrets exposed anymore. Let's see. It suggests Duke Gilbert because he won't be pissed at me anymore. I do kind of have to take more stuff from him, so maybe that's the right play. Who owns this? A different duke who should not own it. Like, this whole area was just taken over by dukes willy-nilly. I didn't even direct that attack. Go ahead. Dukes, attack West Francia. See what happens. Alright, so that's going to be done. Then we got that. Then I think North Riding... Oh, and Lincolnshire. Yeah, North Riding needs to be taken care of. Huh. She's my granddaughter. But is she the granddaughter that I'm going to... Yes, she's my heir's heir. So I care pretty deeply about her treatment here. She's temperate and arrogant. Arrogant isn't great. Do we want her to be compassionate? No. I don't think we want her to be callous either. Because your vassals don't like you. Compassionate certainly makes it harder for me to have any dread. These aren't great options, but I think callous might be the best one. Temperate, brave, and callous. They seem to even fit together. So we'll take on some stress to deal with that. We can now revoke the title. And this is no longer tyranny, at least. Hello, Strizel. I do like having an interesting conversation. So we're almost done getting Lancaster ready. Famous Reveler. Ah. I think it upgraded my Gregarious or whatever, Happy Reveler or something, to make it even better. I think I might avoid creating these duchies. Just leave them as counts until my daughter takes over, because then she can give it to her siblings. Right? That conversation made me a better person so many years down the line. Oh, not rightful liege 2 times removed. Yeah. These aren't providing much in the way of taxes or levies because of that, but that's okay. More feasting? How could I refuse? I am an eager, famous reveler, after all. Do I want a friend? He's a mayor. Mayors don't matter. I could have an interesting conversation twice? Can I really do that? No. It just reset the timer for it, I bet. Yeah. So what I need to do is probably give Derby to some cousin or somebody. I've got so much money, too. I think I want to try to reinvest it up here. Do any of these counties not... Yes, they do not have holdings. So let's go ahead and build a temple there. Temples seem to be the best bet for me as the top tier holder. These people just have so little money. They can't afford to make a whole holding. That's crazy talk. This one's got a city. This one can have a temple. This one only has 2 slots. I just wanted the 3-slot ones to have at least something. But, you know, the base temple that you get is not much. What is the base value of a temple? Half a gold per month. Which I guess for them could be very valuable. Ah, we just got fascinated with something. Do we finish hoardings? If so, we've got to get economic buildings, which is windmills. Yes, windmills. Money, 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 money. Money! Because now we can use our money on our capital. Oh, God. We never even got it to there, but now we should be able to get it up to here. Yeah. There we go. Daughter imprisoned? Lothringia is down there, imprisoning daughters. What's that about? Now she's my bastard daughter, so I guess I don't care that much. Low county control in Derby. Well, I'm sure it can deal with its problems. Alright, I can pull back Cheshire. Okay, well, I've got all this tyranny again, unfortunately. But now, there's only a couple more I have to do. That's Duke something or other, right? So I gotta take that back direct. Fabricate a claim on that one. And then this one's also Duke something or other. No, this is a count. So, I should be able to retract that vassal without any special considerations. There we go. 70 ducats a month. It feels good. Let me tell you what. Let's go ahead and give Derby to somebody. No, let's do it to Cheshire. Cheshire's giving less money. Let's grant that to one of our dynasty that has nothing. Somebody that's got good money sense. That's who you want for your counts. You want somebody that's got good money sense. He's melancholic. That's not great. But does he have kids with good money sense? Ooh, she's a bleeder. She's a bleeder. You don't want that. You do not want that. What about her? She's part of my dynasty. Not a member of my house. How's her daughter? Ooh, what's that? Sickly? Nope. Not a good candidate. Trying again. Eowyn. He's Cisalpine. I should really pick a Scotswoman. She's still got that quick, intelligent blood in her veins, and she's got plenty of kids. Let's give it to her. She's oh no, she's a wife. Oh god, I gotta really look at that. It says it right in the name too. Oh, I could give it to my son. He's got a lot of good stuff. He's an adulterer, but yeah, what's the big deal? Oh, he does have something. I gave him stuff before. What about Roderick Fraser? He's got lots of good stats. And he does not... He's not currently wed to anybody who is landed. So, he is chicken. Oh, but the problem is he has no kids. So it'll just come back to me. That's no good either. Man, it's hard to find a good person to give land to. My grandson... Oh, he's got good stuff, and he's only 15. He could marry. Let's give it to him. There we go. Now when I take North Riding, I'll still be within my domain limit. Strizel says the starting on at tier 3 version of Reveler, it increases the chance to become a drunkard each time. That does seem like a bad idea. Ah. Again, not worth it. I think we're just going to bring you back and disrupt schemes instead. Hello, Mashimaru. I am fantastic. Yourself, sir? Or ma'am? I'm sorry, I'm not... I need to get better at that. My rival died, and he died hard. So, we've got some money again. What are we doing? We're doing development in our new capital. Another feast? I've got things to attend to. Matters of the court, you see. I'm only able to hold 11 because of this guy managing my domain. Something converted culture. I don't know, that was probably a good thing. Alright, I think detailed ledgers increases our tax contribution from cities. But I think I want to go down to soon forgiven. She's going to be around for a little longer, I think. And it just seems like we should lower the tyranny a little bit. Just a little bit. Family members can get married. I could marry off some sons. I don't know if I want to make some inbred people again. She's unlanded. I could give her something. Oh, he's fragile, though, or frail and lustful. Oh, this is also my grandson and my granddaughter. Do they have the same parents? Because that would be a little awkward. No, they have different parents, so at least they're cousins. Let's see. Is it possible that we find someone landed elsewhere in the world? Ah. This could work to spread our dynasty out. Way down into Greece. I hope you like Greek. And she's young enough to have... Now, does she have her own kids? She does have her own kids. But... Damn it. Well, we could try it. Let's risk it. I mean, then maybe we plot to murder this child. In order to spread our... Huh. Because I'm guessing her title is male. Yeah, it's going to Shia. Then what I'm going to try to do is uncover secrets here in this court. Did not uncover the secrets in the court of the person that I wanted it to. Oh, she's a temple holding. Ah, screw it then. I think I messed that up. I didn't realize it was a temple holding. I thought it was a castle. Let's not kill the boy. Yes, there we go. And now, North Riding will be mine. Oh. From an ally? Oh, man. I didn't know he was an ally. She's a fortune builder. Pretty good. My heir's heir knows what's up. Uh-oh. She's ill. You better have a physician looking into that. You better. I can change somebody's contract. Count something or other. I don't know that that's super valuable at the moment. If that was a duke, I'd definitely use it. In fact, Why don't you search for secrets in my court? See if you can find any secrets on these dukes that I can use to change their contracts. One of them got the better of me at some point and lowered their taxes. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan of that. Huh. I'm a famous reveler, so I gotta feast, but I'm temperate, so I really shouldn't feast. She really wants me to host a feast, huh? Okay. Oh, I could start a private garden. Potentially gain the trait Herbalist, but also could gain the trait Seeker of Knowledge. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Not terrible. I think the secret is she can't see. I heard a rumor. Ah. I can get a hook on Duke Robert. Now that's what I'm talking about. Bunch of interesting options here. I could turn him into a march, in which case he just gets a bigger levy. But I think more taxes is good, don't you? This changes the base value, doesn't it? So the base value goes up by 5, but it actually goes up by 7.5 because of the extra 40%, 50% that I've got from these other contribution things. That's not bad. This is not an act of tyranny. He owes me a favor. One more round for everyone. I lose stress that I don't even have. That's what makes me a drunkard. Alright, let's go fix that keep up even more. To level 3. Oh, I need it's Anglo-Saxon culture. I never changed it. Okay. So as soon as this one completes, we'll change it over to Anglo-Saxon culture. But in the meantime, we can upgrade this and all these other things. There's so many things in these holdings that I can upgrade. More money, please. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase levies as well. And now I don't have money to upgrade everything in Colchester. I have more important matters. Yeah, I mean, hunting grounds really don't seem to be as good as other possibilities. Although it does give boosts to light cavalry that you can't get elsewhere, I think. Oh. Because Pastoral Lands does not give you those light cavalry boosts. I think I've got plenty of barrackses. Let's see what we've got for various boosts here, huh? Our light footmen got a few upgrades. Our bowmen got quite a few. Our armored footmen got some big boosts. What increases their toughness? We need to get that upgraded. Our armored horsemen. It's very difficult to get upgrades to armored horsemen. I'm going to upgrade them to size 2, actually. Let's get 100 of these guys. Because they're crazy good. Maybe we should get some more onagers. So let's do hunting grounds to upgrade our horsemen. Even though they're only regular horsemen getting the upgrade, I do like having a lot of light horse for the benefits to pursuit and such. In my work at your court, I have failed to find any secrets. We could, you know, blackmail my husband. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. Get some more stuff on my dukes, damn it. Wait a minute, this has a whole holding missing? I could build a whole nother castle. I didn't even notice that. Well, we'll have to save up for that, I'm sure. Alright. We're at 23. I think our goal was 25. When that happens, we're going to go ahead and convert this over to Scottish culture and continue to spread that. Meanwhile, we learn of a secret. A non-believer's secret. Ooh, I can demand payment from Duchess What's-Her-Name. Yes, I can. Emperor Finlay's diligent administration of my household finances. There's more gold at the end of the season than expected. Ooh, every vassal, every powerful vassal gets bonus opinion of me. I mean, that would matter if we'd actually moved our capital, which we haven't actually done yet. Scheme resistance +8. Yeah, let's make sure the vassals like us a little bit. I'm contemplating whether to share something with my husband the next time we are by ourselves. Ah. What have we learned about her? She has a murder secret. I gained 20 stress because I feel like I've got to confide in someone, I guess. Okay. Is it time to move our capital down here? I think it's time. I think this is now well defended enough that we can move our capital down here. Wonder if we should save up and build the Tower of London. Vassal levy contribution. I am getting quite a lot of my levies from my vassals now. It's pretty big. The church is giving me a huge chunk of that. Half of that is the church. The other half is the vassals. The biggest being Countess Darilla. And luckily, despite all of the tyrantness, she's my daughter, so she still loves me. I've got the long reign bonus of 20. And all these other bonuses. I kept a promise to her. We had a great feast. There's so many golden, beautiful things that... Oh, this duke, though. This duke don't like me because I fabricated a claim on his realm. Giuseppe. I guess you can't find any more secrets in these dukes, huh? They want to buy a town. But the thing is, towns don't work for you, so you can't have that. I think they got this one, though. That's the one they have. Guild dispute. Blacksmiths and merchant guilds and Earldom of Middlesex have sent representative to meet with me. 2 guilds have come to impasse over the trade of raw iron. Middlesex is my capital, right? No. Well, yes, Earldom of Middlesex, okay. No, I think we want more taxes. And less of that. Ooh. We could get cooperative guilds, which gives us both. And we've got a damn good chance of it, too, because apparently our Stewardship is amazing. There we go. Boom. Shakalaka, shakalaka, a shaka boom. So we gotta pick a new thing here. Oh, it's gotta be regimental grounds. I didn't see we didn't even have that. Alright, now we have regimental grounds, and we have manor houses in almost all of them. The city has guilds instead, and that's okay, because cities aren't going to give me many levies anyway. He's got plenty of money. Why isn't he reinvesting in his city, Provost? Damn it. I demand you reinvest in your city. Unbelievable. Not important right now. How about in the capital? We can do it. We can construct the Tower of London. Increases development growth permanently. Let's make it happen. Colchester can be upgraded somehow. The wooden barracks can be upgraded to improve things. Now, I've already determined that the Your Realm on buildings literally only applies to your units. So if these are built in my vassal's territory, it doesn't go up the chain, which is disappointing, but it means that we need to invest in those buildings ourselves. Having retreated my chambers, I am startled by what sounds like a pebble striking my window. What? I'm going to sell it off, obviously. You need to find those damn secrets. On my vassals, not on my guests. Oh, could be anything. It could even be a boat. We don't have enough of these military camps, which give us, what, skirmishers and archers get bonuses. So yeah, let's build a military camp. Unbelievable. I don't believe it, in fact. Now, look at that. Look at how many lines there are connecting to the capital. They're everywhere. Oh, we lost our steward. We just had to search for a steward. It was difficult and time-consuming. I guess it's going to be this guy. He's not a powerful vassal, but I'm sure he will still be happy that I put him on the council. Not much. Not much at all. Maximum of 50 long reign bonus. Broadening horizons. I could acquire some new tomes. Military theory. Theology. Let's do theology, since I am the culture head, so the more I do here, the faster I can do other things. Oh, God, this guy. Why is he fascinated with me? I'm 69 years old. Super cougar, I guess. Ah, I tire of these games. No one's allowed to seduce me for 10 years. I like that bonus. Hello, Tingle. My council does have some rocking skills. I think it has to do with my dynasty getting bounteous loins. Studious youth members get better education traits. That one's good. But more importantly, graceful aging. You increase your skills with age. And erudition. This tree... Nope, I'm not this one. Well, monthly learning experience does help, but I was thinking more of blood. You can increase... They've all got a higher chance of increasing good congenital traits, reinforcing congenital traits, inheriting bad congenital traits has gone down, and I made intelligence a higher chance within our realm. And if I can get to octogenarians, they'll all live even longer. And when you combine that with the fact that they gain skills every couple of years when they age, it's amazing what you can find in such a large realm. You know what? You're no longer doing that. You're just going to go ahead and disrupt the schemes instead, because you're just not good at what you're doing. Edna Scots. This is a granddaughter, but not a granddaughter that I care about specifically. Let's see if we can do a matrilineal with a landed ruler somewhere else out there. We can. This guy. That's a county. We don't want a bishopric. We don't want a city. I think the county is the good one. That'll spread our influence all the way into West Francia. I think. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. Or is that Lotharingia? Yeah, it's inside Lotharingia. Or whatever Alsace is, I guess. Oh, he's one of those. Adamites, is that what they're called? Yeah. But yeah, this means... Oh, no, it's another situation where... If she marries in, it won't produce heirs of my dynasty because he's already got 2 sons. Well, this is where we could try murdering one of them, but I don't know that that's the best play. Grand City, Bishopric. County rank realm, you say? What's this kid's deal? Oh. He holds a county. Oh, it's in my own territory. Damn it, that's not fair. But you know what I don't like? He's not of my... he's not of my blood. So maybe we should marry her into his line so that my blood takes over another county. Fine, I'll take it. It's not great, but it's something. West Francia is losing a war. Oh my god! Somehow we took over Normandy. What? The Duchy of Cornwall has invaded France. There, learning goes up by 1. It seems to always be learning. So I guess you don't always... Maybe the other skills... I don't remember seeing any of them. Oh, I can demand payment from her. From Countess. Yeah, let's take her money. I've got better things to spend it on, trust me. I know what I'm doing. So Lothane can still have something built in it, but I guess we don't care about that right now. It's already very well developed. Whoever I make King of Scotland is going to have a very good time. Meanwhile, I'm King of the Britons, so to speak. Oh, it's the whole witchcraft thing, huh? Stage an elaborate execution. We get satisfied peasants, and she joins my court. She's not good enough for an elaborate execution. I do this one because upset peasants don't really bother me, and 300 stewardship lifestyle experience is pretty good. There we go. Soon forgiven. Now all the tyranny that my vassals think of me is going to go down slightly faster. How big is it? It's still minus 69. Nice. 68. Minus 0.4 per month instead, though. Alright, let's go into our domain here. Castle 1 can become Castle 2. The main castle. It finished construction of the Tower of London. Now, we've got a couple options. I think all holdings in the duchy increase control growth. All increase development growth. Percentage boost to skirmishers and archers. Percentage boost to light and heavy cavalry. I love those percent bonuses. We don't see those very often at all. Increase to levy sizes. Siege weapon effectiveness I'm also a fan of that. Marches is good if we expect this area to be fought over a lot. I'm not sure we do. Increased knight effectiveness, and all army maintenance goes down by 2%, not just the men-at-arms. What do you think, guys? Should we boost a particular army segment, like heavy infantry and spearmen, for defensive values? We could be a cavalry force, make cavalry a big main part of ours. We could also just get a bland bonuses to our taxes, which are really high right now. Which, this would actually allow me to field more men-at-arms. Right now, I can actually afford another whole group. You think archers are OP? What about crossbowmen? My archers right now are 33, but only 11 toughness. The question is, what kind of territory are we going to be fighting in the near future? Ignore the rest of Britannia. That's going to come no matter what. What's the territory of the world looking like? Well, there's a whole lot of hills if I go fighting in Iberia. Hills and plains for the most part. There's lots of plains in France. If I do want to do the reverse invasion of this area, just for the hell of it, it's mostly plains and taiga if we go for Sweden. I think we should consider stuff that's good for hills and plains. Let's take a look at those again. So light footmen. There's not that many forests. We just don't care about that. Hills are good here. These are plains. Very good plains. And not so good on hills. What about heavy cavalry? Same thing, yeah? Bonus on plains, penalty on hills. We could do the reverse invasion of France. Archery grounds also improves skirmisher damage and toughness, which skirmishers are good in all rough terrain. I should probably upgrade my regiments in size. Doing that increases my maintenance, and until I need them upgraded, I've been kind of avoiding it so that I can get a big positive feedback loop on my monthly income. But okay. I think if we're going for France, which I'm feeling like I want to do, I think I want to increase my light and heavy cavalry stuff, especially because heavy cavalry doesn't have a lot of ways to improve it. So let's go with a jousting ground. That goes up to huge bonuses. Damn. What does it require to this one? Castle Baileys. It's probably in the next... Oh, it is this one. Okay. But right now we're going for... We're getting banking we're being exposed to, which is great. And then windmills is the other one we're doing right now. $23. So about 3 or 4 years until we can change over the culture of the capital here. One of these improves my archer situation, but which one is it? Is it the basic barracks? No, that's heavy infantry and spearmen. Ah, it's the military camps. Increases your archer damage over time. But now in addition to those, if I care about boosting my cavalry, which we said I'm going to be focused on that, hunting grounds appears to be the right one. Pastoral lands eventually boosts these, but really, Pastoral lands gives way too much bonuses to things I just could care less about. So I think it's going to be hunting grounds here. Faction created against me? Who are these Norwegian populists? Oh, there's still Norwegian up there. Really? We haven't fixed this at all? Anybody? Bueller? Who's in charge of this? You're Scottish. Why haven't you changed this over? That's what I want to know. Fix your damn culture. Yes, there is a reason I'm waiting to convert the culture in the capital, and that's because the speed at which your culture increases these innovations is based on the average development of the counties. And I want my capital to have a nice high development so that when I convert it, it'll help boost that number. That increasing the culture in the capital also helps radiate out... Sorry, the development in the capital also helps radiate out the development everywhere else. And there's nowhere in the south that really has a very high development. I'm making the capital one right now, but you can see it's the only one with a tinge of yellow. Lothane was the other one that I did in the north, and Inverness was the other one I was trying to do. West Riding might be another one we'll do in the middle here, if we can. And to that extent, we could build a second city to make this a super cultural boosting or development boosting area. This already has guilds, that will help a lot. Somebody has a claim on the Kingdom of East Francia that I could press. I don't know if I want that. I'd rather conquer the thing and then give it out to my siblings, right? Exactly. I'm trying to avoid reducing that average. That average has been going up nicely over time. I think it started at like... The base progress is always 0.3, and I think the average progress when we were up in the north as Scots was like an extra 0.8. Or 0.08, I'm sorry. And it's gone all the way up to 0.38. So it's doubled the progress speed of the base value. And when you add in the fascination bonus to the chance of it happening, it significantly increases the speed at which it's happening. So right now we're really just waiting for her to die, because that'll allow us to do a lot more stuff. We still can't revoke the title because we still... Oh, she's not my direct vassal anymore? Oh. Who's... Okay. So the one that did own North Riding has... passed, and now I can retract this vassal. Bango bango. So the reason that we're actually waiting for her to die is because my daughter has multiple children that can inherit. She has 3 daughters. I'm sorry, 2 daughters. So I'm going to give the main duchy to this daughter, and I'm going to give one of these other duchies, York or Lancaster, to Slane. And that way, I don't have to worry about the empire getting split up. Actually, no, I was going to give this one to one of them. So I actually have 3 extra duchies I don't need. And I'm going to give one of them away. But maybe that's not going to be enough. The advancement of a faction to install Duke Shaw of Ulster on the Scottish throne. Well, that ain't good. I'm not really interested in giving him a weak hook on me. His personality is a fearless empath. He's compassionate, ambitious, and arrogant. I think we need to remind him of his loyalty. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I can make him see reason. Now, this claimant, my cousin, thinks he should be king of Scotland. But he's not going for the Emperor title. He just wants my kingdom title. I would still be his liege. Oh, dear. Who are these and why are they mad? Peasant Rabble has the Earldom of Hertfordshire. And that's still upset about the whole being the wrong religion thing. Okay. Hold on. Rally the troops indeed. I forgot I need to actually go ahead and work more on the religion thing. Look at that. Religion has been mostly taken care of all the way up into here. We've got egalitarian religion. Let's start in the north and make our way south, Waldensian first, and make sure that we get it. This is going to be an absolute slaughter. Goodbye. You are the weakest link, etc., etc. And we disband our armies. But the good news is, this is one of the first times ever that we've been able to raise our entire force and have a pretty significant positive monthly income. Oh, we don't have any physicians, huh? We should do something about that. Search for a physician. Find me a physician somewhere. I have a mystical thing for some lifestyle learning experience. Uh-oh. I gained divine guidance for 5 years, but I gained the trait ill. Oh. At least we've already started searching for a physician. Renowned physician. And just some random lady that doesn't know anything about religion or treatment. She's really good at, you know, backstabbing people, though. Let's get him out there. Come on, Richard, help me out. It's time for the treatment. It's a cold and I'm at death's doorstep? It's too late for caution! Oh, it's a miracle. What did he do? He handed me a plate with a gray powdery substance. Apparently it's considered to ground up scabs from a person in state worse than mine. Oh, okay. He inoculated me against, like, some kind of disease which fixed... Whoa! I didn't know I had an injured son. How did you get injured? Is it the liver pox? Is that it? Oh, you're flagellant. You probably... Oh, he's got gangrene. He flagellated himself and gave himself gangrene. Let's go for it. Ah, we saved him. Good. Now, we got a lot of money again. We gotta spend it on stuff. The capital. Ah, we can go to the next level of manor house. Gore needs to go to the next level of castle. And Brentford also needs to go to the next level of castle. But let's get regimental grounds first. Men-at-arms maintenance going down by a nice factor each time. And now let's save up a bit of money and continue to improve the areas that only have one holding. Because that's not enough holdings, really. If you were to ask somebody, they would tell you that's not enough. And temples eventually do creep up to me. Because the way that the... oh, okay, what do we got here? Chains of Law. Toe the line. War Profiteer. Detailed ledgers is the thing where the cities give me more money. That's good. So... Liberty War. Yeah, I'll let that pass. So the thing with the temples is cities just pay direct taxes to the Duke, and the Duke pays me the taxes. But the temples are leased out to the owners, in this case either a Count Sten. The temple's income is leased out to Count Sten, his chaplain, right? His realm priest. And that realm priest then pays a portion of those monies to Count Sten. But then they also pay a portion of those monies to the next realm priest up in the chain, which would be Duke, what's his name here? The Duke of the Isles. So his realm priest gets that money, and he gives some of that money to the Duke, but he gives some of that money up the chain to the King's realm priest, which is me, and then if there was a different king, then that would go up to me as the Emperor. So the cities go through the same chain, but some of that comes directly up the chain to me instead of going to the vassals instead, which is, I don't know, it seems like that would be better. Now, how about over here? We do have a lot of areas over here that are just so dirt poor. And it's like, you're the Duke. What are you doing with your money? You don't have a lot of money. Jesus Christ. Everybody over here is poor as hell. Not her. Countess of Oriel has plenty of money, and yet she hasn't reinvested it in any of her holdings. What's up with that, Countess? What is this? Duke? Why do you think you can run a realm? You can't even build buildings in your main holding. Is that your only holding? That's your only holding. Your money situation is awful, buddy. Are you paying somebody blackmail all the time? What is going on? Here. I'm going to get you started with farms and fields. But really, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look, he's got stuff going on. He's got hill farms and stuff. I'll help them out too. See? That's decent income. Duke of Ulster with barely any income. What is that about? That's about it, Streisel. I was able to read that reference. Dublin already has some good stuff. No, they really haven't reinvested either. And there's so little control in these areas. Damn it, Dublin, you're supposed to be, like, the shining example in all of Ireland here. Because I gave you all that extra development earlier. And you got the right culture and everything. This doesn't even have any... Oh, they're wetland farms. Ugh. I'm not sure if it's worth giving the wetland farms for an extra... That's a 1.7 to 1.2? 1.3. Oh, a trade port's better. Yeah, we're benevolently investing in some of these areas. Oh, there's the farms and fields. Every place should have, like, every capital should have a farms and fields. I can't believe it's halfway through the game and you guys haven't done that? Like, ever? No, my super steward. Oh my god, my other super steward. 27? Are you serious? How's this? Did it get to 25? It's almost there. So in 22 months, we'll have raised this enough. And how close are we on urbanization? We haven't gotten there yet, but that'll speed up our development even further. New acquisition. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically I can only pursue one of them. I must determine which would give me... No, Lost Tomes would give me stewardship and learning. A weak hook on Duke Marcus of Northumbria. Well, Duke Marcus is already paying me high taxes. I don't know if I want to try to add high feudal levies to that, but I could. I wonder if the red area there is the amount of tax, the amount of levies you could get at max. Like if you maxed out your stuff. Or exactly, like, what are these... What is this exactly? So, the red area appears to be his total taxable income. But then what's the rest of the bar? Is that compared to my total domain income? It might be. Because my total taxable income is 32. I think that might be what we're looking at. It's a comparison between them and I. They get a total of 6.9, and I get 32 from my domain. That doesn't really gel, does it? This looks like it's about 18 at the max. Maybe 18 is what their entire area produces if you add it all up. They only collect 6.9 because their vassals keep the rest. That's a hypothesis. Anyway, 500 gold? Yeah, she's not going to be alive for that much longer to take advantage of the obtained lost knowledge. Let's see. I think it's about 17 or 18. Let's see if all of his territories between him and his vassals add up to that. We know he's getting 6.9. What about his vassals? Yeah, it could be. Anyway, hold on. I just had a thought. My heir here, Shona. Oh, I can't forbid her marriage. That's interesting. She's an evil adventurer. Why is she evil? Because she's callous? I guess so. But she's 23, so we probably should arrange a marriage for her. Why is there nobody willing to marry her? She's the main heir of the main daughter. Why can't... Really? Not matrilineally. I wish I could see the other characters to understand why they're not gonna say yes. This is really weird. 'Cause, like... if we look about arranging... Oh, the lover's pox. No, she doesn't have it, though. I'm very confused. I don't want to give her the lover's pox. But, like, this douchebag is the only one willing to be her husband? The physician? Is it because she's callous? I mean, she's also pretty. I'll wait to get her married once she's the main heir. Maybe that will increase people's willingness to marry her. Hello, Rebello. Welcome. Huh. Duke Marcus is just giving me a weak hook. Should I be, like, concerned? Northumberland. Who owns this and why? He's my direct vassal? Oh, thank you, Strizel. I think you figured it out. I can't arrange a marriage for her because she's my granddaughter, not my direct children. That might be it. So I was actually arranging a marriage for her, for somebody in her realm. I'll go double check that in a second. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get the Duchy of Northumbria back in the correct place. This guy's my direct vassal for some reason. But he is of my blood. But so is Duke Marcus. Like, Duke Marcus should have control of this. But do I like this guy better? Duke Renauld. He's albino, but he, you know, that doesn't... He's also sadistic. Let's take his stuff. Wait a minute. He has too many things. He's not supposed to have this. He's got the Duchy of Dehumberarth. You're not supposed to be... I gotta take this away from you. Damn it all to hell. That's supposed to be Duke Marcus's territory. You've been encroaching, and that's not cool. Probably because of the intermarriage stuff. I mean, this would... It's not worth the opinion hit most of the time. I wouldn't mind, like, forced partition. But we don't need that yet. 25% more prestige to change laws. Yeah, but this is a contract that's handed down. So that will ensure that the Duchy of Northumbria will always stay partition. Which is kind of nice. Coinage rights is a good thing for him. I lose 2% development growth and he gets automatic development growth in his capital. That's not a great trade-off. None of the rest of these are good. I don't know that succession rights is worth the extra opinion hit either. I don't think we're going to do that. We might instead blackmail him, but he needs to reinvest in his stupid world. Yeah, you know what, though? I think we will blackmail him, and then we'll use that to reinvest in his world the way that we want. Oh. Culture in Bedford changed to Scottish. Yeah, I think we're going to try that. Damn, we disrespected their local traditions instead. Oh no, Duke Shaw! Why, Duke Shaw? Oh, it's because you suck. That's why. There, see? I reinvested that 300-ish. Now, we were talking about how these areas over here never had anything useful. Create another temple. Can we create another temple? We can. Can we create another temple? We can't. More of these factions created against me. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not a fan of that. Countess Margaret can be lawfully imprisoned. Because... Dynastic Kinslayer. Oh, she murdered Duke Marcus! Oh, no. It was somebody else. Anyway, I don't really care. I'm not going to imprison her. Count Ewan. What is this guy? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Oh. Oh, he's my guy way down here. I only have one hook on him because of the whole you're in my dynasty thing. So you pay me the 300 once, and then, you know, you're done. Your obligations are paid off. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Well, how's that possible? Because the primary heir is a vassal in the Kingdom of Italy. Because I sent him there. Oopsies. Okay. Well, I kind of got to take back your everything then, and give it to somebody else. Sorry, Duke Robert. I'm already fabricating a claim, aren't I, in Northumberland? Damn it. More peasant rabble. Man, they always have that problem. Unfortunately, this guy's kind of old. I gotta get this away from him real soon. We become friends. Yeah. Why not? Some counties have cities or temples of the main baronies. There's a way to rearrange that. And I don't remember exactly how. It was a convoluted process that didn't quite make a lot of sense. But, like... So you have to take the person that has the castle, right? And give them the county title. So you revoke the county title from the bishop or the mayor, and you give it to the guy who owns the castle, and that fixes it. Something like that, I think, is how you get the county to be, the capital of the county to be a castle again. That weird convoluted way, by the way, was how in CK2 you could create merchant republics that were vassals to your empire, to your kingdom or whatever. What was I coming over here to do? Oh god, this doesn't have anything either. Just build some hill farms in your capital, God's sake. That is the intended way. There's only one way to change the capital of a thing, and it's you gotta take away... You have to revoke the title from the current capital guy. Create a new... something like that. I can't remember the deal. But I don't have any of those. I could try to figure it out here. Like... So I've got Colchester, right? If I want to turn this into a Bishopric, I grant this guy a title. Now, he's a theocratic, so I can't grant it to him. But I think you can do it the other way around. So if he held the capital, I believe... damn, I don't know how to make that happen. It was very convoluted. There we go. We've got a claim now that we needed. And now we need a claim on this guy's thing. And we're hoping we get a claim on the duchy. But at least now we can take it back from this rando sadistic guy. Because you don't deserve that. And he's going to give it to me because I said so. And now, I can grant it to Duke Marcus. Because he seems like the better guy to have control of those things. There you go. Now you've actually got it correctly controlled. That's all de jure and everything. Now here's a weird problem. Who owns this? Why do you own that? Who are you? You aren't part of my dynasty. And I guess that's technically okay. But, I'm not a fan of you owning this. It's in the wrong duchy and everything. Alright. Ah! The feudal taxes to me are increased. Fantastic. Ah, see, diplomacy went up, so it's not just learning. Lenin Scots. Ah, his Bishopric needs the money. Damn it. Fine. Nephew imprisoned? Alright, let's go back and see if we can figure out. This daughter... Arrange a marriage of... No, see, I am arranging a marriage of her. But this... Okay, that's it. She would have decision power over the answer. So I guess that is the thing. I can't arrange marriage of people that aren't in my realm. Alright. Duchess Annabella, aspiring blade master. Good times. There it is. We've kind of been waiting for that to happen for a while. And now, do you believe in miracles? I've lost the patronage. How come? I'm not still the patron? I will be the patron in a second. Strengthen the bloodline. We've been working on this for a long time. So everyone in the dynasty now gets strong blood, a small health boost, and a significant increase of new congenital traits popping up and inheriting good traits plus 40%. We have a bright future ahead. So presumably, I don't know if that applies to all... I'm the blood mother of Scotland. I don't know if that applies to everyone. Okay, that's at least at 69. Now, is still trying to get that claim for us. Her deal is intrigue as well, like her mother. Can we properly marry off the heir now? Find a spouse is the button I want. And it does the same thing in this case. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. The find spouse button, which wasn't available when I was the grandmother. Alright. So, lots of options. Let's go ahead and look for a sum of all skills, since this is going to be an heir. That's her grandfather. That's not a good idea. Her grandfather and her cousin, apparently. Oh. Let's try not to... It's the thing is with the inbred trait is more likely to prop up the more often you use it. So let's... the more often that... You know, the first generation, very unlikely to get inbred. The next generation, if you do another thing where their cousins are closer relationships that are... I think 4th degree or lower is when you get the possibility of the inbred trait. So we're looking for somebody who's not that. This guy's pretty good. He's got decent stats across the board. Like, all the best people that are available. The best available men are here in my realm, and they're all my freaking nephews. Because my blood is strong. That's what can I say? God, this guy's got 1 for diplomacy. I think that one guy, he's our best bet. Because there's not that many people are willing to do a matrilineal marriage is the problem. Alright. It is what it is. Yeah, we are definitely above our domain limit. We're going to have to fix that real soon. But meanwhile, what kind of lifestyle can we choose? She's also, like, all about the fear tax and everything. Okay. We've got Kidnapper this time, which is helpful for a number of reasons. Do we want to go back into stewardship, or do we want to try to do some martial shit? She does have a 13 martial. That's not bad. Kidnapper is broken in terms of how strong it is, you mean? Ah, I want to go down here. Scholarship, just to get scientific down to maybe scholarly circles, is pretty good. Just to help out with the whole thing of us being the head of the... Ah! This finally got to 25, so now we can change over and have you change the culture here. You can kidnap the ruler of a... Yes, that's right. You can kidnap the ruler of a realm, get the event to pop, and then start a war, and then have the kidnapping finish. That's definitely broken. You can just not do it. That's a pretty good way to avoid that broken problem. We've got Norwegian up here. That's bizarre. We've got to do something about that, too. Steward has so much goddamn work to do. Can we get somebody... The Chancellor's doing nothing. I really don't care what the Chancellor's doing. But can we get the steward some frickin' help? These areas could increase a little bit. Nah, not much. So now we've got to figure out... Okay, we've got this duchy up here, which I think we're going to give to the other daughter. Because if we look at succession, we've got high partition, which is great. She's going to inherit Scotland, Lothain, and all the stuff under Lothain. Kind of what I expected. And I would keep all these other ones down in there, and that's kind of what I wanted. So we're going to grant her some of her titles ahead of time. And it's basically going to be not Lothain. We're just going to give her these 4, and she'll be getting the rest of those when she inherits. There we go. All right. Now that we've dealt with that problem, we still have this problem of York and Lancaster, which I think we can now solve. Because I believe that we have all the pieces necessary to create those duchies. So it is my dynasty that owns this duchy, so I'm going to grant it. I'm going to create it. I'm going to grant it to... Oh, God. That's another way. That's a backwards way of doing it. I want to give it to her. So, 3 vassals will be transferred to her, and she will get the duchy title. Perfect. Excellent. Now, Lancaster. Who is it that owns this? Ah, perfect. I get the duchy. I gotta deal with that in a second. Let's deal with that now. This guy is gonna take his stuff out of my realm, so I've got to revoke his titles. Ah. Wait a minute. Cannot be revoked as it would make him hold only titles with no land. That is a weird, confusing thing. Okay, well, he's not going to accept any of this. So we're going to have to go ahead and kidnap him in order to make this work. Wow! We don't have a very good chance of this at all. I'm going to need my, there we go, my spy master to help. We have 0 agents, I guess, is the reason. Can be convinced if we send a gift to her. Oh, a bribe. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Alright, so that significantly increases the chance. Bingo. More secrets exposed. Ay, ay, ay. My daughter, Countess Slain, is carrying a child conceived through sinful union. Shona better not have those problems. Unacceptable is what I say. Let's invite one more agent if we can. Just to make this more certain. Because this guy's not going to like that I'm pulling back all of his titles and giving it to somebody else. Oh, no! They learned about this scheme. How could you do that, people? I gave my spy master the task and everything. Uh-oh. Well, that makes it even worse. Okay, you know what? This plan didn't work. It was an interesting idea. We're going to go ahead and cancel that. Search for a physician. Can we fabricate a hook on him and imprison him that way? I don't know. We definitely need a physician. But, I'm just going to revoke the title and he's going to be all mad. But then I can get him in prison. And because he's forcing my hand here, we're going to have to just crush him. And then maybe torture him, because we're good at that. That's how we do. You could have wound up with just, like, a nice retirement, but no. Yeah, a drunkard for a physician. That's what I want. And then this guy. Considerably better. Let's take them. This might be over as soon as we capture this. I was happy to see that I did keep the whole Dynasty head thing. It's often that such things are problematic. You can't do that with high partition. You can't do what with high partition? Give away titles in order to make sure that they don't inherit? Is that what you're saying? No, that seems to have done exactly what I expected. Any kind of partition you can do that. The titles you grant are counted against their inheritance, even in high partition, I believe. The only difference is high partition makes sure that the main heir gets at least half the total titles. And all the other half the titles are then split with the other multiple kids. Now, in this case, there's only 2 of us, so she was going to get half no matter what, even under regular partition. But if there were 2 other daughters, then theoretically that would make sure that high partition would make sure that only half would be the secondary heirs. I guess we gotta come all the way back over. Well, no, let's split the army. Combatants captured, but not done with, so, you know, we'll just finish them off over here. We're still above our domain limit. Now, why is that? We lost some stewardship from... We got the lover's pox? Oh, no, it's all over her face. Come on. That's not very empressly. Derby should probably go to somebody else while we're waiting for the ability to do this. Let's see. Somebody with a good high stewardship. Wait, Derby's not the... No, Lancashire is the main duchy. Don't want to give it to the daughter. Give it to somebody who's not landed. How about you? He's melancholic, but at least he's got some kids to inherit. Theoretically. Oh. Nope, it'll wind up screwing things up. Okay, so no to him. What about you? He's 23. He doesn't have many kids at all. He could get kids. Let's give him Derby. Wait, he's not from my... I thought I I specifically need to look for people that have my dynasty. My son with the lover's pox. What is it with you and the lover's pox, buddy? It's going to be hard for him to get a spouse that way. Tell you what. Humpbacked. Ooh. Definitely not matrilineal. I mean, she may be lisping, but she's really good at what she does. But let's make it, actually, sum of all skills is what I'm looking for. Oh, no. This one will... Oh, that's still going to be inbred. We're going to stop for one Goram generation. We're going to stop with the inbreeding. Ah, see? Perfect. She's, you know, smart and stuff. Unfortunately, it might inherit the lover's pox, but it's just the way that it is. You know, sometimes it is what it is. So we're going to grant this guy Derby. That fixes that problem. Did I get my... Yes, I did get her a spouse. That's right. It was problematic for sure. And thus the war was ended. We have a lot of money. We're going to go ahead and spend a bunch of it in our domain here. The castle can go up to level 3. Oh. This needs a keep first. Okay. Essex. That's right, it's Colchester here. Let's go ahead and increase some of the value there. Boost light cavalry, and we're out of money. Alright. But all that construction should give me some significant boosts to all the things. What are these? Oh. Okay. Yes. Give me more money. No problem. Alright. So, I've got him in my jail now. I can revoke all of his titles as I see fit. Where'd he go? Wasn't he in charge of one of these other ones? There he is. Okay, now I'm really confused. Hang on. The guy in my jail. This guy. Where is this? He also has the Lordship of Perfouad? Okay, I guess I'll revoke that too. And now can I take away the... How is he getting these other ones? It wasn't on the list a second ago. Now he lost his stupid thing. Now we can torture him. Just 'cause. I need some, you know, dread. I gained dark insights. I learned some prowess while torturing this guy. Now, does he have money to give me? He does. We'll take some of that money back, and then you can get out. We've done everything we can possibly do to you. So, the entire duchy is mine again, except this piece, which should not be hers. But I don't think I can revoke it, because she's not my direct vassal. And I'm just not going to worry about that, I don't think. Even if I took her back as a vassal and then took away her thing, and then it doesn't matter. So, creating this title, and we're going to grant it to somebody. Somebody important. Somebody good. Somebody like my niece, perhaps? Yeah. She seems like a nice person to have this. So, Thing is, I gotta give a bunch of vassals these things too. So not that niece, but other vassals. Not Edna, but somebody else. That is my blood. Like Marjorie. Perfect, I think, as long as it's a matrilineal marriage with her. It's not. Damn it. This whole female ruler thing is really annoying. Because everybody else does non-matrilineal marriages. So not Marjorie. What about Morag? She's married and it's a regular marriage. Ah, but the good news is she's married to somebody else in my dynasty, so that will work. So she's going to get this. Oops. Then we got to pick another one for this one. Spread out the power. Not Findlay. No, these guys all have titles. Marjorie wasn't going to be a good one. Roderick. He has no kids, so that's not a good choice either. Whoa, who's this guy? Whoever he is, he doesn't have kids, so it would just come back to me again. You can't, it's hard to find good help these days. I'm trying to give stuff away. How about Waldev? Nope, I need to find somebody in my dynasty. Roderick, we said no. Oh, here's one, maybe. Huh. She has no children, but she has stepchildren with this guy. But I think it's going to work. I think we'll give her this one. And then we've got to find somebody else. I wonder relevance. I wonder what that is. Because this one's not terrible. It doesn't have a high thing, but this might work. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll give her this one. Grant. Okay. And now we do the final thing where we give the entire duchy to the niece that we originally wanted to have the control over. Edna. And we're giving the petty kingdom. And she gets the 3 vassals. Boom! Gets me back under the limit, and we've built it. Now, here's the problem. This guy, he owns the capital duchy, and he's not the right. He's betrothed, but non-matrilineally. So I need to revoke his title, but I don't think I can do that without incurring tyranny. So I've got to wait another little bit of time while we do that, and then I believe we will have dealt with almost all of them. East Anglia still hasn't been dealt with, but that's okay. We're going to fix that. Oh, but he doesn't like me. Well, that ain't cool. Let's sway him. Must be all the tyranny. I don't think he likes that at all. Yeah, tyrant. Tyrant not great. And short reign is certainly a problem. Oh, I can ransom some prisoners, huh? Lots of prisoners can be ransomed. Internal management, I believe, has been successfully completed after the last several decades. We're now going to look towards external conquest. Ooh, lots of money. He gave me lots of money. And the main thing is, I've got to get the rest of England under control. I've already got the title of the Kingdom of England, right? Yes. Greetings, my impressive liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Chester. Yeah, we do those. Just like my mother, we do those. Ah! Oh, we're still waiting for octogenarians to come up. Man, it takes a long time to get to octogenarians. 5,000 is a really long time. Not endorsed by my patriarch. I'm working on it. Now I'm endorsed by my patriarch, but he gives me almost no money. Do you remember when I used to get a lot of money from my patriarch? Ooh, I could get the translating book thing. I might gain a lifestyle perk. Secrets bestowed to Alexander, or the knowledge of the Corpus Hermeticus. Let's do the secrets bestowed to Alexander. That might improve my martial skill. I would like that. Level of splendor increased. Look at that. We are legendary. You can't get any higher than that. Ah, I'm just going to all kinds of feasts here. I could have another interesting conversation. We love those, don't we? I could lose stress because I'm callous, but no, let's have an interesting conversation. Why not? What a good evening. So as soon as this last piece is taken care of, we'll start looking towards expansion. One of my scribes has been making edits to my translation without my knowledge. Translation quality could increase, improve. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not arrogant, I think. Ah. My rival, Lord Robert, has died. It makes me feel so much better. Oh my god, there's so many construction projects that I can do here. In fact, I'm one short on stewardship to get an entire other castle being built here. I can force myself through it to improve the translation quality significantly. Yeah, we'll force our way through it. I've been very comfortable recently, so I think I'm okay on that. More of these secrets. I kind of ignore those now because so many of them are these lovers' secrets that are just ridiculous. There's so many of them. They really need to just come up with new events that generate secrets. Right now, it's very few secrets that you can generate. They're only the secrets related to your religion. Like, oh, they had same-sex relationship, or they're, witches, or they killed somebody. Like, there's very few secrets that are generated other than sleeping with other people, and they sleep with other people all the damn time. And there's so many cool events that you could do, where a random event will pop up and give you the option to do something bad that gets you something good on the offhand chance that you get a secret. Like, hey, just so happens that I found some old texts here that imply that you know, this is the claim to a nearby county or duchy or whatever, I can go ahead and put your name on it instead, and this doesn't cost you the time or effort that a normal fabrication would, and then you just get a secret. Maybe fabrications should have a chance of generating a secret that says that you didn't actually have that claim, right? And that could be a thing that backfires on you. That could generate a bunch of them. It's too easy to just generate claims with fabricating claim, and there's no real penalty unless your realm priest is real bad. I think then you might get a penalty while doing it. But oh, I got to do with these guys again. We're working on it, okay? We are working on converting you. If you just stand by and wait for a little bit, then we will convert you, and then you don't have to rise up all the time. Ah, windmills is done? We finished windmills? That was so fast. So, land grants is okay. We're getting banking already. Urbanization might be good. Advanced bow making gets me them crossbowmen. That's kind of nice. And archers get an extra 3 damage. I do love the idea of of better trebuchets. Because I don't even... Oh, I do have mangonels, don't I? Wait, did my onagers all automatically upgrade or not? I'm going to get urbanization. That'll increase my existing development growth. Actually, 11 years. Land grants. Let's get advanced bow making. But let me do a quick check here. I assumed that it upgraded my onagers automatically. Did it really not? Do I have to... Oh, I have to change them to mangonels? That's annoying. I guess mangonels cost more. Onagers cost 0.2 to 0.15. Yeah, why wouldn't it just auto upgrade or give me a button to press? Because they're significantly better. They're double the effectiveness for a tiny, tiny bit more maintenance. Okay, anyway. Finished dealing with the rebels, which really mess with my control all the time. That's why I need to fix them. Accomplished translator. And we've got a learning lifestyle perk. So, increased development and county efficiency. Good, good, good. Ah, he's now up to 45, so he's giving me plenty of money now. Oh no, they're gonna get that one. Oh, can we get there? I think we saved it. There we go. So, important thing to understand is this needs a castle upgrade, and like now, because it just got crunched by those guys. Norse to Norwegian. I'm not sure if that's better or worse. I have no available spouse. Why? Because he's an earl? Oh, no! Did you inherit this? I don't think he was an earl when I married him. But we're going to need to get a divorce, because I need a husband that's actually working for me. Oh. I would lose rejected from marriage bed. But I don't have that. Okay, that's very confusing. Alright, well now let's find somebody that's got nice high skills. And we definitely do want it to be a matrilineal marriage. This guy, he's a courtier, and, damn, he's not very good at the marshal. I was hoping to get a marshal steward. Somebody with marshal and somebody with steward. 25 is not good. 12 and 8 is slightly better. 9 and 17 is okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, the Lover's Pox. Oh, I have the Lover's Pox, not him. He's actually an administrator. All right. I'll take it. We're not going to have kids anyway. This is really just for the stats. There. That boosts my stewardship up by 1, which is excellent because I wanted to create... Ah. Perfect. Now, will you finish with this accursed nonsense? I needed to... That's 11. I need to finally deal with the rest of my religious problems. Specifically, my religious problems down here. Unfortunately, that's what keeps causing the peasants to rise up. When you're down on your knees, you rise up. Tell your brother that she's gonna rise up. So we're actually... Oops. No. Cancel. I want to do this here. Let's deal with my counties first. Because they keep rising up and they keep losing their, you know, control level. And that's not cool, man. Wedding celebration. Give us money. Or prestige. We have a lot of prestige. And we're getting a lot per step. Yeah, let's take money. Alright, so we're at 9 of 10. As soon as this castle's done, then we're going to have 10, and that's beautiful. Actually, it includes Edinburgh still. Because Edinburgh is a huge income. It's 6.4. Have we made our capital more than that? Just barely have we made it more than that. I think because Edinburgh has a tax bonus of plus 10% or something. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? The aid of a stone of glass, even old women struggling with bad eyesight to read. Oh, you figured out how to make glasses then. We'll pay for it. I do have some stress I gotta get rid of over here. Excellent. Thank you. Uh-huh. I mean, I'm the one with the Lover's Pox, right? We learn of a secret. Excelente. Now, what do we do with our... Am I... Oh, my army's still raised. Oopsies. What do I do with my... This? Scots is actually, slowly been converting, so let's go ahead and keep it going. Anglo-Saxon, we're slowly getting rid of it. Scots has been expanding, probably due to the Mercian people. Now, oh good, we swayed the guy, so now he's giving me all the money. Once we get... I mean, I have so much culture to convert around the Empire. I mean, Anglo-Saxon isn't terrible. How much does it have? 1, 2, 3. And ours has 1, 2, 3, 4. We're a little bit ahead of Anglo-Saxon culture. Because the head of this culture is just kind of meh. And she's fascinated just figuring out what a communal government is. Jesus Christ. Their development has been stagnated because they haven't gotten that bonus. Or rather, the reduced penalty. All right. So I think we're going to end it there. And we are going to come back with some aggression onto East Francia next time. Before I forget, let's build guilds here. Because what we were going to do is add some development to West Riding. Build a bunch of cities there, make it a development-boosting capital. All right. Italy's doing well. The Byzantine Empire is still losing against these guys, but they've got control of a big chunk of North Africa and up here, too. Interesting. This big monster in the north, oh boy. It's actually super weak. The king has almost no levies. In comparison, what about their vassals? Their vassals have no levies either. I think that's because they're still tribal. Yeah? No, not really. Most of it's feudal. They just don't have enough money income up there. Like, let's look at his capital areas. He doesn't have any buildings. He's built 0 buildings. This whole county has no buildings, and it has 1 holding. That's why he's got nothing. Now, what about his income? His income is minus point. They do a lot of fighting up there is the problem. All right. Anyway, for reals this time. Note, we're going to be back on Wednesday. I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. I'm going to try not to do every day. And, you know, I've got other things I got to try to do to improve my situation here. So have a good one, everybody. We will catch you later.